Hello YouTube, it's the Drunken Kobold here with a set review of the first wave of Warlock Tiles. Released in July 2020, Warlock Tiles are the newcomer to the terrain market and came through the gates crashing. Instead of breaking down each individual tile set into its own video, I'll be breaking down the entire lineup to date as we await for waves 2 and 3 of the series, which are expected to hit the market in December of 2020, but are probably going to be pushed back until January at the minimum. The core sets, Dungeon Tiles 1 and Village Tiles 1, are up first. The Dungeon Tile kit comes equipped with 26 2x2 dual-sided tiles, 2 4-inch by 4-inch dual-sided tiles, and 2 2-inch by 8-inch dual-sided tiles. They also come with 18 2-inch straight stone walls, 16 2-inch straight stone wall interiors, 4 1-inch exterior wall doors, 4 2-inch exterior wall doors, 2 1-inch stone interior wall doors, 8 corner pillars, 5 inside corner stone walls, 5 outside corner stone walls, 20 stone edge caps, 90 Warlock clips, 8 Dragon Lock adapter clips, and 8 open lock adapter clips. The Village kit comes equipped with 24 2x2 dual-sided Warlock tiles, 4 2-inch plaster walls, 4 2-inch plaster walls with a half window, 4 2-inch plaster walls that are cracked, 4 2-inch plaster exterior wall doors, 4 1-inch plaster exterior wall doors, 15 plaster walls 2-inch interior, 5 plaster interior doors, 8 wood corner pillars, 5 plaster walls inside corner, 5 plaster walls outside corner, 20 wood beam edge caps, 90 Warlock clips, 8 Dragon Lock clips, and 8 open lock clips. It's important to note that the floor tiles of both these kits are essentially the exact same dual-sided tiles, but Dungeon Tiles comes with two more 2x2 tiles, as well as 4x4 tiles and a 2x8 tile that the Village kit lacks altogether. Both these sets use the Warlock Clip system to hold together, and both come in a sturdy black carrying case so that you can take your setups to go on the road. And this is the black carrying case. The Dungeon set has a total of 164 accessible tiles, while the Village kit comes in with 96. Both kits feature 1-inch tall half walls that are designed for increased visibility and less obstruction when moving pieces and miniatures around your setup. The Dungeon kit features stone walls, and the Village kit features the plaster walls with wood. If you want to make use of the stone walls for your civilized society buildings, you will need to buy both kits. All of the exterior doors are fully functional doors, however none of the interior doors are in both kits, and this is a little disappointing. The fact that the kits also come with so few interior doors is also disappointing, as for setups with lots of rooms, you'll need to buy multiple kits, which does add up the cost of these over time. The kits are a much higher detail than we have seen with terrain from Wizkids in the past, but is otherwise 100% fully functional with the various D&D, Pathfinder, and 4D terrain and bits that we've gotten over the years. To assemble your kit, you can assemble them in a way that is similar to Dwarven Forge, where you just lay them flat on the table and put them against each other for play. This allows for quick assembly and disassembly as you move throughout the game. The other method is to use the Warlock clips that come with each kit so that you can clip them together and move the entire setup around the room or the table without having to worry about it coming apart. To do this, you take your clip, put it in the first tile until you hear the first click, move up until you hear the second click, and then move in until you hear the third. And then your tile is ready to go. Then you just put your second tile on and you should hear 2 clicks, and then it is not going anywhere. There is a little bit of wiggle room, but it is overall a very sturdy clip. To disassemble, you just pull apart with a little bit of force And then you can either pull these clips out by hand, or if your hands aren't made for difficult tasks like mine, a pair of pliers will do the job too. Just simply grab your tile and pull. These also can be used to put the clips in and will save some time as you just hold the tile clip and in she goes with 2 clicks. Wizkids, if your hands aren't made for these clips, have made easy clips that are sold separately and will be the main clip of Wave 3 Warlock Tiles. These clips are less stable than the base Warlock Clips, but still function just as well for the intent of their use. The walls fit square up against the tiles and do not remove any of the floor space when attached. All walls can be finished with the providing edge caps if you wish to build a cleaner, more polished look. Just clip in and you're ready to go. Just like that. To install the interior doors, they just slide in using these 2 clips here in between the floors with no effort at all. In terms of compatibility with other tile systems, Warlock is the way to go. It is extremely easy to include your existing Dwarven Forge tiles and terrain pieces with the Warlock system. Dwarven Forge wasn't made to be clipped in place, so that feature is absent. However, that is not a flaw on the part of Warlock Tiles or Dwarven Forge. For 3D printed tiles, the Open Lock and Dragon Lock tiles are fully compatible with Warlock Tiles, just print and paint. For these, each set contains 8 Dragon Lock adapter clips and 8 Open Lock adapter clips, as previously mentioned. For additional clips, Wizkids offers a 100 count bag of open adapter clips, however no such product is offered for Dragon Lock. All terrain pieces and standard miniatures from Reaper, D&D, Pathfinder, etc. are all compatible with Warlock Tiles and blend nicely into your setups. Bits from Dungeon Tiles and Dungeon Tiles Reincarnated series also fit well into the Warlock setups, as do Pathfinder pawns. Value-wise, the starter sets of Warlock are comparable to Dwarven Forge, however Warlock Tiles give you a little bit more floor space for your buck, as Warlock provides more empty spaces and doesn't cut off the tiles with the walls. The quality of the Warlock Tiles is great, even if Dwarven Forge does take the edge here. Each tile is extremely well detailed for its cost and is very durable, so the fact it doesn't quite stack up to Dwarven Forge is not a huge flaw. All in all, these products are a solid 8 out of 10, with the few flaws being the non-functional inner doors and the lack of them for builds with more rooms, and the challenge of the clips. The rest of the product lineup is an ace product with lots of potential for growth, including growing the height of the walls. Next, we will look at Expansion Pack 1. This pack offered more walls and addressed the issue of a lack of interior doors by giving us 2 more of each interior door, however did not address the issue of them being functional. The entire kit includes 1 2-inch stone exterior wall door, 1 2-inch plaster exterior wall door, 1 1-inch stone exterior wall door, 1 1-inch plaster exterior wall door, 4 2-inch stone walls, 1 2-inch plaster wall, 1 2-inch plaster wall cracked, 1 plaster wall half window, 4 2-inch stone interior walls, 6 2-inch plaster interior walls, 2 stone interior wall doors, 2 plaster interior wall doors, 4 stone corner pillars, 4 plaster corner pillars, 1 stone wall inside corner, 1 plaster wall inside corner, 1 stone wall outside corner, and 1 plaster wall outside corner, as well as 50 Warlock Clips. All of these items are the same quality of items found in the core sets, and also get an 8 out of 10 with their key flaws being the lack of functional interior doors and a lack of new floor tiles, as well as the walls still being half walls. One thing I also wish I would have seen with the expansion pack was 1-inch interior walls. I just want to demonstrate really quickly these double doors, as I think these are really cool and a great addition to the Warlock Tiles family. Doors and Archways is the second product in the expansion lineup and adds to the versatility of the Warlock Tiles while not sacrificing the quality. This tile kit includes 2 wooden doors, 2 iron doors, 2 cell doors, 2 hatch doors, 1 secret door, 1 sewer entrance, 1 stone door, 1 iron double door, 1 wooden double door, and 1 iron portcullis. So the wooden and the iron double doors are very different from the ones that we've seen in the previous set. They are still here and look amazing. Each of these items, with the exception of the 1-inch trapdoor, sits on a clear base that allows it to be fully incorporated with other tile systems, including Dwarven Forge, Open and Dragon Lock, as well as cardboard tile systems like Dungeon Tiles Reincarnated and paper maps, and the Pathfinder map packs. Each one of these doors is fully functional, and several can have their doors easily removed and reinstall to create full-out archways rather than just having several separate archways in the box. The detail and paint job on these is impeccable, but the only concern is that without a little creative planning on the builder's part, some of these doors don't fit well with the 2-inch interior walls, and it would have been proactive to include 1-inch interior walls for a safe measure. All in all, this product gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Next in the lineup is Stairs and Ladders. This product contains 2 staircase to landing stone, 2 staircase to landing wood, 2 elevated staircase from landing stone, 2 elevated staircase from landing wood, 2 spiral staircases made of stone, 1 single staircase made of wood, 2 single staircases made of stone, 2 elevated staircase made of wood, 2 elevated staircase made of stone, 2 wooden ladders, and 2 large ladders. These items do not clip into Warlock tiles, and like doors and archways, is completely 100% compatible with other tile systems. One thing I love about the stairs on these is they do have a notch that you can insert a miniature in for miniatures engaged in combat or who end their turn on the stairs. No free advancement because your mini won't sit. These stairs only hold miniatures of medium size or smaller, so no large minis are making the climb today. Once again, a really detailed and durable product with no noticeable flaws. This product gets a 9 out of 10 from me. Next, we have Dungeon Dressings. This is my favorite of the Warlock tile kits, and not only does it have the versatility of other kits, this has so many great items for making dungeons look lived in and inns and taverns to look welcoming. In addition to this, the kit includes items that were previously featured in Icons of the Realms terrain kits, but stepped up the detail on them, such as the pit traps and treasure piles from Tombs and Traps, and the treasure chests and barrels of the campsite set. If there was ever a Warlock tile set to pick up 2 of, this is the one. The only concern is the durability of some of these items, however I do not see it being an issue. As such, these items get a 10 out of 10 from me, and the only tile set of the Warlock set to do so. Lastly is the Summoning Circles set. This is my least favorite of them, and for several reasons. First, we'll start off with the positives. The tiles are well detailed and do appear to be durable, though not as durable as regular Warlock tiles. The second plus is versatility. These can be used with any other set, though for reasons to come, the sets you can use them with do appear to be limited. Other than that, for these, it's all downhill from here. The first issue is all the summoning circles are in stone and therefore do not blend in at all if being used on a wood floor. The second issue is these tiles do not clip in and either sit on the surface of your existing terrain or require you to leave an empty gap in your build, which will weaken the stability of it if using the Warlock Clips, and I wouldn't recommend lifting it at all if you're using the Easy Clips. The third issue is the battery. I don't know how many people would have such a tiny screwdriver to be able to put the battery into the light panel, but I sure as heck ain't one of them. Lastly, the lights are not replaceable. Once they're dead, they're dead. And this being such a new product, the lifespan of these lights with a limited to moderate use is not yet known. I feel this would have been much better if they were a summoning circle done in the way similar to the one from Hallister's Lab, and that they skipped the fancy lights. But they didn't, and the setup for the lights is the biggest flaw of these, and as such, I gotta give these barely passing a 5 out of 10. There was so much potential for a great product here, but Warlock did not deliver. Do you agree with my assessments? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you feel I deserve it, please leave a like and consider subscribing. I'm now all up to date on my terrains and miniatures, and all I have left to review is the Advanced Player's Guide for now, so please do stick around for that in the near future. In the meantime, cheers, and may the rolls be with you.